Hi guys, hope you're well. I wanted to try something a little bit different today because I've had quite a few people reach out and ask various questions about goal setting and what do you do if you don't achieve your goal, and setting new goals and motivation and discipline and things like that. And it's all kind of linked in. I will definitely buy a whiteboard, so this is a little bit easier rather than me using the wall, but I just wanted to sort of talk you through a few points so you can actually see where I'm going. I think sometimes when I do the videos and stuff in the car that obviously I can't be displaying things and then it's going back through the video to sort of get the message or whatever repeating. So yeah, when you're setting yourself a goal, which for most of the people that watch this will be fitness or weight orientated, everybody I'm sure has heard of setting SMART goals and specific goals and stuff like that. So whatever the goal is, this is going to be the first one. So if you decide, okay, I want to lose 5 kilos, then you have to think, how am I going to achieve that? So now we need knowledge. So then you're going to either go on Google or Pinterest or find a coach who's going to help you, give you the education or the knowledge to achieve this original goal that you've set. Then it requires some commitment from you, which again, depending on how well you know yourself, is going to depend if you can do it on your own or if you're going to need support of friends, family, if you're going to need a trainer or a nutritionist or a coach to help you through that process so that you've got commitment. Because if you don't know how to achieve your goal and if you're not committed to your goal, you're never going to achieve your goal. So once you've got those things in place, you're going to start on your journey to achieving your goal. And I've not put something specific there because obviously everybody's goals are so different. So whatever you would do to achieve that is going to be very different. So let's say now you've attempted your goal, you're on that journey, and there's one of two options. You're either going to fail or you're going to succeed. So let's take the path of success. So now I've set on my journey for my goal. I've succeeded. I've said to myself, I want to lose 5 kilos and I'm going to try and lose 5 kilos over the next 8 weeks, and I've achieved that goal. So that's success. Makes you feel good. You're happy with yourself that you've achieved what you set out to do. The knowledge that you gained and the commitment that you gave was sufficient to achieve your goal. So you repeat your success. All of those daily habits or weekly habits or everything that you learned on that journey and you applied, you carry on doing, and the repeated success leads to repeated results. This builds mental toughness or willpower. So just like the good habits we learn and the bad habits we learn, either you're gonna develop those things along the journey of trying to reach your goal. So if you know that getting up in the morning at 4 o'clock and having to do a gym session at 5 o'clock is working really well for you, you know, you've pushed through that toughness of having to deal with the early morning and it sucked and now I'm tired, but because you've seen the results from that, you've carried on doing it, and that mental toughness has been deserved. Now, if you wanted to stop having chocolates on this journey, then again, willpower, mental toughness. To begin with, it's difficult to say no to something that you want, but then the more and more often you do it, the stronger your willpower gets, the easier it is, which leads us on here. So now I've developed my mental toughness and my willpower, I've built it up. So now it gets easier. I repeat. becomes a lifestyle, and then you don't even think about it anymore because it becomes part of your everyday life, like second nature. Then you come back to goal achievement. Now I can do something else. So do I want to just concentrate on maintaining this goal for now, or do I want to set a new goal and repeat this process? So that's the kind of easier, better option. When we achieve our goals, it feels good, it feels great. So what about when we don't? So we set the goal, we gain the knowledge and the commitment, but perhaps we failed already here. Maybe we didn't gain enough knowledge or get enough education to be able to actually complete a goal. Maybe we didn't commit to it fully. We just did it because our friends were doing it, or we kind of felt like it was novelty, or it was New Year's or something along those lines. So you wasn't 100% invested in it. So now it's going to lead to failure. You're not going to be able to stick to the journey because you're not committed, you don't have the education for it. Then you identify which of those weaknesses apply, or if it's something else, because there's no point failing at something and not knowing why you failed. So this is one of the massive parts of being self-aware, or trying to improve your self-awareness and trying to grow as a person, because every single person on the planet fails, but not everybody chooses to learn the lessons from them. So when you fail at anything in your life, you need to analyze then, why did I fail? How did I fail? Because then you can backtrack it and bring it back to either knowledge and commitment, or adjusting your goal, or improving your discipline. So what I mean by that is, if you don't have, if you didn't find enough knowledge, you'll straight away know, okay, well, I wanted to lose 5 kilos, but I didn't get any help with my diet, and then I actually just ate pizza every day, and I think that's where I went wrong, eating pizza every day. So let me now educate myself further and get myself onto a healthier eating plan that's going to work for me. Or you can say to yourself, you know, on reflection, I know I needed to get up at 5 in the morning, but I didn't. It's not going to work for me because I'm too tired. I'm going to need to train in the evening. So then you've still got the same goal, but now you've got a different way of getting there because you've identified a weakness. So you've adjusted your goal, or the way that you're going to complete your goal. Then the other aspect of it is, okay, I want to lose 5 kilos, but I know I have to train at 5 in the morning because I've got other stuff to do in the evenings, or I'm working, or whatever it might be. The only way that you can train is if you get out of bed and you do it at 5 in the morning. So then it's got to become a discipline thing, because there's nothing that you can adjust. If you want to succeed and hit your goal, there's nothing you can adjust in your day-to-day life. So you've got to suck it up. You've got to put your big boy or big girl pants on and push through that and have some self-discipline, and nobody else is going to be able to do that for you. And then again, it comes back to your commitment, if you really want to achieve that goal or not. And I think that's where a lot of people fall short, that they going back to one of the previous videos I did about instant gratification, if you kind of want it in the future, but you're not willing to put the work in day to day, and you want to put your laziness or can't be bothered before the discipline to reach the ultimate goal that you've set for yourself, the same with any of your goals you set with yourself, you're not going to get there. There has to be a certain amount of self-discipline. Luckily, that also falls in here, that once you stick to something and you tell yourself, okay, this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up, I'm going to train at 5 in the morning, you know, it sucks for those first few days, but then it gets easier because it becomes a habit, because it becomes a lifestyle. And you're also affirming your own beliefs and building trust with yourself, because you set yourself a goal and then you stuck to your goal. however small that is. It's like making a little promise to yourself. If you break that promise, you lose trust in yourself, you lose confidence in yourself. So if you go through the failure route, then you identify your weakness, you come back, you either make your adjustments, my dogs are coming saying hello, you either make your adjustments, or you look at if you need to be more disciplined, then you might need to adjust your goal to a slightly smaller goal. So maybe, for example, you, rather than getting up at 5 a.m. every single day, you might want to just start getting up at 5 a.m. 2 days, or 1 day even, just for the first couple of weeks. Hello guys. Just for the first couple of weeks until it gets easier and easier and easier. I hope that helps, guys. If you've got any questions, these dogs are going to take over my life now. If you've got any questions, if that doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll try and do another video. I just wanted to kind of show how it would work when you're looking at it, like how the different steps follow one another and what to do when you break a step. So it doesn't have to be like the end failure, I'm never going to reach my goal. It's I failed, now I'm going to learn a lesson about what to do to achieve my goal. I've learned my lesson that I will make sure that these dogs of mine are outside so they don't come and take over my video. Yeah, thanks so much, guys.